Hello, welcome to the Victoria Mansion. I'm Lauren Webster. I'm one of the Board of Trustees here. And today we're doing some stories on the stairs. But I'm not on the stairs. I'm in the beautifully decorated reception room. And we'd like to thank Islandport Press for allowing us to read their books today. So today we have The Finest Christmas Tree by John and Anne Haslett. The Finest Christmas Tree. Farmer Tuttle was a Christmas tree farmer. His forest was full of pointy-topped trees. Children liked to hear the thwack of his axe and the cheery put-put-put of his tractor. Every Christmas, Farmer Tuttle piled his trees onto his truck for a trip to the city. He sold trees from a busy street corner. He helped shoppers pick a tree that was just right, not too big and not too small. When all of his trees were sold, he shopped at the city stores for a special gift. Farmer Tuttle always bought Mrs. Tuttle a new Christmas hat. But one Christmas, shoppers did not stop to buy Farmer Tuttle's trees. Smart shoppers don't want a messy, old-fashioned tree, said a man. Plastic trees go back in the attic until next Christmas, a lady said. Farmer Tuttle piled all his trees back onto the truck. There was no money to buy Mrs. Tuttle her Christmas hat. No one wanted Farmer Tuttle's Christmas trees, so he did not go into the forest anymore. The next winter, a man from the sawmill offered to buy all the trees in the forest. He wanted to saw the trees into toothpicks and clothespins. The man gave Farmer Tuttle until Christmas to decide. The Tuttles worried about what to do. Then, with only one day until Christmas, a strange letter came in the mail. It read, "Dear Farmer Tuttle, the workers at our factory wish to have the finest Christmas tree in the forest for their party. A crew of cutters will arrive shortly. Season's greetings, the boss." Farmer Tuttle hurried home with the happy news. He waited all that day. He waited long into the night, but the crew of cutters did not come. "Perhaps they've chosen a plastic tree," he said to Mrs. Tuttle. He began to think about toothpicks and clothespins. Farmer Tuttle tugged on his hat and coat, and he set off into the forest. Farmer Tuttle was surprised to find small footprints in the snow. He scratched his head. Paths of tiny footprints wandered from tree to tree all through the forest. Soon Farmer Tuttle heard the chop-chop of an axe. He saw a tall, pointy-topped tree fall into the snow. Tiny figures rushed to the tree. They lifted it up to their small shoulders. They trotted quickly over the frosty ground and tossed the tree into the back of a sleigh. Little voices cheered as the sleigh raced over the snow. It leapt over the treetops. Up and up the sleigh flew through the silent glimmering stars, and then it was gone. Farmer Tuttle found a box where the tree had stood, and inside was a beautiful Christmas hat. He tucked the box under his arm and hurried home. Now, the children love Farmer Tuttle's Christmas tree forest. Every year they find tiny footprints in the snow where the crew of cutters has come for another finest tree, and Mrs. Tuttle always gets a new Christmas hat. The end. Next, we have 1, 2, 3 Gulls, a counting book by Beth Rand. Thank you, Islandport Press. There are the goals. 10 mittens in the bright hues. 9 hats in reds and blues. We've had a skiing accident. 8 scarves to fight the freeze. 7 shells in the breeze. This doesn't look very appropriate for winter, does it? 6 sunglasses to shield the eyes. These are very fancy penguins here. 5 mugs of cocoa under blue skies. 4 snowshoes making tracks. 3 carrots packed as snacks. He's ice fishing. 2 branches from a tree. They're headed over to Hadlock Cove. 1 snowman by the sea. 10 snowballs in a fight. 50 snowflakes, soft and white. 100 stars twinkling bright. 1 moon to light the night. The end. Thank you again to Islandport Press. I hope you'll come join us this season at the Victoria Mansion and see the beautifully designed rooms that all of the interior designers have worked on, including this one here in the reception room.